Where is she? Gosh. Wait, what's that?
Hey!
Jess! What the heck is this?
Well, I knew the car park was going to be really busy today, so I thought I'd arrive in style with my chauffeur.
We don't have time for this, Jess.
Why?
Come on.
Why do we not have time?
Because it's time for EC News.
Episode 14.
This is EC News, bringing you the latest from Entrepreneurs Circle.
I swear to God, I put flies in my mouth.
Yeah, go on. Get out of here, Stu. Go on.
Can you lift his bed up?
Thought that round helmet suited you actually, Jess.
Oh God, no, thank you.
No, never mind. I mean, it was a very busy day today. I wonder what everyone is here for.
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, Jesus,
Ooh.
Jess. What is it? Oh, the marketing machine. Wow, Jess. Whatever this is, it looks very, very popular.
It certainly
Have you ever
does.
heard of this thing, Jess?
No.
There's only one way to find out what's going on here. Quick, into the training room.
Brilliant.
Did you not jump over
A
there?
hurdle.
Okay, great. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, it's Mr. Andy Wilcox.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much for that little scare there.
Andy Wilcox, Head of Workshops and Training here at Entrepreneur Circle. Fancy seeing you here in the large training room.
This is my safe space. This is, when this room was designed, the first day, I stood in that corner for half an hour just staring at the stage of all our combined work together. So proud.
Like
Ryan caught me actually. He goes, "What are you doing under that telly?" I went, just staring. Anyway, welcome along.
Hello, what's happening today?
Oh, well, today is week 14 of the marketing machine, the last week.
That's why the car park's so busy.
The marketing machine. Andy, we keep seeing this marketing machine everywhere. What is it? What is a marketing machine?
The marketing machine is my proudest work I've ever done. It's basically all of my...
Something close to his heart.
It's basically all of my knowledge over the years and years of marketing that I've combined into a 14-week program, so you can build layered sort of rhythmic activity of marketing as we go through, because otherwise when you do a workshop on a full day, people go, when am I going to do that? And what I've done is broken a whole marketing machine, I suppose, that's why I've called it that, down into 14 weeks.
Okay, amazing.
So you start on week 1, and by week 14, you've built a marketing machine in your business.
You have got used to doing rhythmic activity every week, because I set little jobs to do every week to build layers of activity. And so by week 14, I've got such amazing stories from people what they've achieved just by doing a bit of marketing.
So is this in person? Is it virtual? How does it work?
It's so it's over 14 weeks. 3 of those weeks spaced throughout is in person in here. So today's in person, the last day.
So the first day, the last day, and then something in the middle?
There's something in the middle, a prospect building day, prospect journey builds, where they plan out what their follow-up's going to be, basically. And even
nice.
little tweaks to that can... Like one of the ladies from that said she had 5 orders while she was on holiday because she had a prospect journey in place. I thought back on that. So little things like that make my soul sing, you know? I love stuff like that.
Love
Wow. So you've been running this already?
Yes, I'm actually just coming towards the end of my second cohort. So we're at the end of the first cohort now, and then in about a couple of weeks, the second cohort's coming to an end. So yeah, it's been really fantastic. I've been wanting to do it for so many years, and now my dreams come true.
Woo! So what happens weekly then, Andy? What do we do on week 1?
Why don't we walk across to the screen? Because I was just working on this now as you slammed
my
through the
God.
door there.
Genius! Look at that, as if it was planned.
No, of course not. So this is the 14 weeks, and 14 weeks ago we started off here, week 1, which is the kickoff day in here, which is my favourite day because I force people to do stuff. I force them to send surveys out to their list, which they've never done. They've never asked their customers anything.
And why are they doing the survey? What's that to achieve?
The survey, what it reports back to them, all this like really sort of rich knowledge, it feeds everything going forward. So we base everything on what their customers actually want.
Okay.
Who'd have thought? Hey,
Genius.
Marketing. So that's the first day. That's a really good in-depth day. And then the weeks following are usually a 90-minute Zoom call, a live Zoom call. And so like week 2 there is we take all the results from the surveys, and I give these like amazing in-depth AI prompts. I mean, the AI prompts are like 15, 16 pages long. I'm sort of addicted to writing all these prompts. And so
15 pages long?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they get a bit longer as well because I keep adding things to them.
Oh my God.
And so all the results you get from your survey and your audits and stuff you do in week 1, in week 2, the prompts will work out exactly who your market are, who your avatars are, how to segment the audience, how to differentiate against other competitors out there. And so that week 2 gives them so much clarity on what they never had before in their business. And that in some of the surveys I've done, that week alone was like their favourite one because they realised stuff about their customers that they'd never realised before. And so that leads into week 3. And these first 3 weeks are foundational. And so the third week is having a look at your positioning, and we actually run an AI audit on your website, and it scores your website on all little areas that you can come up with. So I come up with headlines for you, and so by the end of that session, you go off and fix your website because we don't want to send leads to it if it's leaking. That would be such a shame to do, wouldn't it? And in week 4, we start nurturing your existing lists, really by email. That's why I want you to start sending emails that week. So I'll show you with AI prompts based on the stuff that they told us in week 1, the kind of stuff they want to hear about, the great emails you could write. And so you come up with all your 52 weeks worth of emails in that week. And then in week 5,
52 weeks worth of emails.
yeah, because a year, isn't it? That's I get them to write them. The funny thing is that I don't get AI to write the emails for them. I want them to write the emails themselves because I think they'll do a better job than AI.
So what are these progress check-ins, Andy?
Well, progress check-ins are at the end of every 4 weeks, and so at the end of that week there, I just want to make sure everybody's up to date with their work because some people are busy, but I do force you to book in 3 90-minute sessions in that first week.
And actually implement, actually get stuff done.
They've got to get the stuff done.
And the reason we do that is because so often we see that people come to these workshops, they learn, they take,
writing stuff down.
And then
they don't do anything. And then I see them, I go, have you done that thing? And they're like, no, I haven't done it. And so that was part of the driver for this, really, because we run so many workshops here.
Yeah.
People sit there and they make all these notes. And I said to somebody once, that's not going to really make things happen by making notes. She went, I type them up. That's still not going to do anything. You actually have to do the stuff. So that's what we did. So the little 90 minutes, so one 90-minute session that week is to learn and get the AI prompt, and then the following 2 they've got is to do the work that I actually do that I set them.
Nice.
So we do a progress check in there week 5. That's just a Q&A basically on stuff back there.
Gosh,
then when we get into 6,
social media stuff.
Social media channels. And so knowing what they've told us in week 1, it learns about your customers, we know what stuff to post on social media. So I've got a prompt that writes a 12-week social media planner for you, so it plans out all the social media and stuff. I show you how to make the images for it and all the videos. And then when we get to week 7 and 8, it's all done in a logical sequence. Week 7 is coming up with an offer.
Not just any offer.
Not just a killer offer. It really is. One of the ladies is coming today. When she ran that week, she went out, and a few weeks later, she says she's made £25,000 in sales just from that week, from the offer week.
Was this Alison?
Yes.
Alison Camacho?
Yeah.
She was so ecstatic about that.
And she made me tear up a little bit because
ecstatic about making £25,000.
Yes, because
what a weirdo.
No, but because she actually told us that's more money than she's made in the last year in her business. In 14 weeks, sorry.
Wow.
She's made more money in 14 weeks than she had in the last year.
But the thing that made me have a little tear in my eye is one thing she's always wanted as a gardener. Now I've done that offer, I've sent this stuff out, now I've just appointed a gardener to come every week and tie them. I was like,
a little life goal, a little tick on the list. Love that.
When you've built something to make that happen for someone, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was really lovely. And then week 8 is looking at the follow-up process, the conversion really, and that's when you come back in here to map it all out and there you go, map it all out and work out what we're doing to close people down and close the sale. And you can see this is logical because this stuff here is sort of easiest marketing because we've already got these lists, and then before we send cold leads in, that's why I want to make sure that conversion process is seen properly. And then week 9, we're going to ask that list we started nurturing in week 4 to do something. We're going to ask them for some money, or we're going to ask them to do a review or a referral, something like that. And that works really well because we've nurtured them through those.
I was going to say, is
weeks.
this the bit where people get super excited because now we're seeing the results of all their hard work from the last few weeks?
They get excited and scared at the same time because they've never done it before. But don't worry, I'm there with you, and I go, send that email. And that seems to work. And then we've got another progress check in there so we can look back at the last 4 weeks, make sure we've got everything else, open Q&A for everybody. And then, most people have got something to report from that week 9 ask. And then we move into the code stuff. So week 11 is looking at organic leads without paying for anything.
Organic, free marketing.
Yeah, it's free marketing, which is so easy to do, but we just need to be shown the way to do it. You know?
What kind of things are we looking at here?
Well, mainly your Google Business Profile. So much you can do your Google Business Profile with, you got to get that ring to be completely green. And so that's what we showed to do on that week. And SEO stuff and like some blog posts and things. Yesterday in one of the cohort groups, someone went, "Oh my God, I've got a green circle." And they were like quite excited about it. See, the things you get excited about, you get
the green circle is progress.
Yeah, yes. And then week 12 is paying for traffic to come in. So we look at all the ways that you can pay for traffic to come in, and I'll show you, I want you to go off and at least implement one or two of those things. And then week 13 would be like a cold one-to-one, so sending out a dream list, go hunting down customers and post that to them. And then week 14 is the day, which is the final day.
Is this day, today.
Which
this is
review everything.
Graduation.
Yeah, with certificate and stuff. So yeah.
Have you got graduation caps for today?
No, I managed to make 3, but I didn't have enough credit. So I thought I'll do certificates instead. Plus, this is very low, this ceiling. When you chuck out a bill ceiling, it was quite funny.
And Andy, is it you that delivers all of this?
Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So the 3 in-person days, and then that 90-minute Zoom call every week. And the great thing is, by week 14, they're saying, "Now, what are we going to do next week? Because we're into this mode of turning up for this 90-minute thing." Well, maybe do some marketing. Now you're in
rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
You set them free
Yeah.
to go off on their own and market their business.
Yeah, it's so funny how they're used to doing it now, and that's the whole point of it, to do little bits every week.
So it's week
Great
14
habit.
now.
Yeah.
So people have gone all the way through. We've got another cohort that's also making its way through.
Yeah.
So are you seeing a real change in people's behavior with their marketing? Are people finally actually dedicating the time to the marketing, getting more stuff done? We're seeing the results.
I feel a bit guilty of some people because they tell me that they've become addicted to marketing. Like by week 3, it's that week 2, you see, the one with the survey results, they suddenly realise.
There are worse addictions to have.
Yeah, there is, yeah. Hi, my name's Andy, I'm addicted to marketing. So they become, so one lady, instead of doing 90 minutes, she's now permanently working on her marketing all the time, and she had to have this happen to realise that she needed to do that. And she's had amazing results from the stuff she's doing, because as we know, when you put the work in, magic stuff happens, doesn't it?
Certainly does. And on that note, I feel like we should go and speak to some of these people.
Oh yeah, go and see what's happened to them.
Let's hear their stories, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's.
Come, let's go ask the people who've been through the marketing machine what they thought about it. Let's go!
If I had these tools back then, I don't think I'd be in the same position that I am in now. Just one video has actually amassed over 4.7 million views.
If somebody was thinking about doing the marketing machine, I would say absolutely, it's been a complete game changer.
I've had my biggest month in terms of sales ever. It's the best money that I've spent in EC, totally. It has transformed my business completely.
But to come here and spend a whole day and actually have someone to talk to, and now it's all falling in place. For me, that is huge.
It's so engaging, very addictive.
It's really had a huge impact on my business as a whole. It's the best thing you could ever do for your business.
Just do it. It's one of the best things I've done. I think it's one of the best things that EC's running at the moment, and I've really enjoyed it.
Gosh, Jess, doesn't it make your little heart sore hearing all those fabulous stories from people?
It really does. Oh, you know what we've forgotten to do?
What? The win of the week!
This week's win of the week has to go to everybody that is graduating from the 14-week Marketing Machine workshop.
Wow, their stories were great. But Jess, that's such a cop-out, you little sneak. You can't give it out to everybody. Go on, pick one. Who's your favourite?
Okay, it's got to be Alison. It's got to be Alison. Alison Camacho and her tutoring business, who has added £25,000 of revenue just from creating her killer offer. And the killer offer, actually, let me just give you a bit of insight. Instead of just repositioning what she already does and repackaging everything, what Alison has actually done is created a year-long tutoring package, a year-long package as a no-brainer offer. So it's something that she's never done before. She was really nervous about testing it, but the results speak for themselves.
They certainly do. Well done to Alison and to everyone who's had tremendous results from the marketing machine. Wow.
Oh, damn it. That wasn't on time.
Oh. Well, that's it for another episode of EC News. If you've been inspired by the stories you've heard from the people who've gone through the marketing machine, or from Andy explaining how it all works, then I think there are still some places left on the next cohort run.
And when does that start, Cam?
Oh my goodness. Well, there's definitely one in August, and there's also one in October.
Okay.
October dates now released. We'll put the link in the description if you are interested at all. Jess, gosh, I think all that's left for us to do now is to get back on our bike and sail off onto the sunset.
Have a great week!
Have a great week! Yeah, don't actually want to break it.
Ooh.